Only 1 hour is left. Are you ready to hear a shocking news about your life? Child, there are some predestined moments in your life that always comes with an unexpected shock. And I want you to be prepared for such a moment. Yes, my child. Since the day of blood moon onset behind the veil of the unseen, shifting the foundations of nations, awakening the earth to a new cycle, and inviting souls to take their places in the drama of destiny. I am speaking to you now because the hour has come when what was hidden must be revealed and what was delayed must be released. My child, listen closely, for this is not a common word. It is not an echo of your own thoughts, nor the voice of mortal counsel. This is my voice, eternal, unchanging, yet always alive with newness. I speak to you as I spoke to the prophets, as I spoke to the shepherds under the night sky, as I spoke to those who wandered in wilderness and those who sat upon thrones. I speak to you as one who knows your beginning and your end, your secret fears and your hidden strength. And I say to you, the hour approaches when your life will turn a page you never expected. A page written long ago in the script of heaven, waiting now to be unfolded. You have felt the stirring, haven't you? That uneasy pull in your heart, that restlessness in your spirit, that strange awareness that something more is nearer than breathe. I put that in you. It is the warning bell of destiny, the whisper that awakens you in the night, the silence that seems to speak louder than words. I have been gently leading you toward this moment. And now I draw back the curtain so that you may see what is coming. The blood moon marked a turning not only for the earth but for the thread of your own story. It was a sign of culmination, a herald of shifts that mortal eyes cannot fully perceive. The elements themselves responded. The tides changed, the winds altered, and even the spiritual realms grew more tense, more alert. The powers that war in unseen places knew what many of my children did not. That the age was slipping into a different tone, a different tempo, a different demand. And you, my child, are among those called to live in this new intensity. Do not be afraid when I say shocking. Do not think that all shock is for destruction. Some shocks are the awakenings that lift you from slumber into purpose. Some shocks are the doors that slam shut so that you will not be lost in a corridor that leads to ruin. Some shocks are the gifts you did not dare to hope for, coming in a form you did not expect. I am the master of all surprises, and I do not surprise you to break you, but to shape you into what you were made to be. The world may be shaken, but you shall be rooted in me. The earth may tremble, but my hand will not tremble as it holds you. Yes, the hour is short. You think of time as a chain of minutes and hours, but I see time as a river that flows into eternity. 1 hour to me can contain the depth of generations. 1 hour to you can change the course of your life forever. This next hour is laden with meaning, and you must be ready to receive it. There are appointments written in heaven that wait for this hour to strike, and when it strikes, nothing will remain the same. What was once hidden in shadow will burst into the light. What was locked will open. What was delayed will be released, and what you thought was impossible will suddenly stand before you, demanding your response. My child, I know you have wrestled with questions. You have wondered why the journey has been so long, why prayers have lingered without answer, why hopes have sometimes been met with silence. I have heard every whisper of your heart. I have gathered every tear. Not one has been lost to the earth. They are stored in my vessels and they testify of your faith. And now I tell you this, the season of waiting is colliding with the season of suddenness. You will look back and see how every delay was not a denial but a preparation. I was aligning people you did not know, shaping circumstances you could not see, and protecting you from paths that would have broken you. Now what was sown in hiddenness is about to bloom in the open. The news you are about to hear, the shift that is about to come will test your heart. It will require you to trust beyond your own understanding. But it will also lift you into a place you could never have reached without my hand. You will see that what looks like an end is actually a beginning. You will see that what seems like loss is actually gain. And you will see that I have never abandoned you, not even in the darkest hours. I have been walking with you even when you felt alone. I have been speaking even when you heard only silence. I have been guiding even when the path seemed twisted. And now I am about to show you the fruit of all that trust. Do not be surprised if this news comes in a form you did not expect. My ways are higher than your ways and my thoughts are not your thoughts. What you imagine might come through one door may actually burst through another. What you thought would arrive in smallness may come with great weight and power. What you expected to be gentle may arrive like a storm. And what you feared would be a storm may actually be the gentle rain of refreshing. Be ready to recognize my hand even when it does not look like what you pictured. My child, the earth is groaning. Nations are in turmoil. The hearts of men are failing them for fear. But I have placed the light within you that no darkness can overcome. The same voice that called the universe into existence now calls your name. The same power that raised the dead now raises you to your appointed place. You are not small in my sight. You are not forgotten. You are part of a cosmic story that is greater than you know. And yet I know you intimately as if you were the only soul in all creation. I have numbered the hairs on your head. I have marked your days before one of them came to be. And now I say to you, the next hour will bring forth the chapter you were born to live. I speak to you of courage. Let courage rise like fire in your bones. Let faith lift you above the waves. Do not listen to the voices of fear that crowd around you. Do not be drowned by the noise of the world. Listen to my voice, for it is steady. It is sure. It is the anchor in the storm. I will not fail you. I will not leave you. I will not allow you to be crushed beyond bearing. The weight you feel is not to destroy you but to build you into a strength you did not know you carried. And when the news comes, when the shock arrives, you will stand because I stand with you. You ask, Lord, what is this news? What is about to happen? I will tell you this. It is the unveiling of what was written for you from the beginning. It is the turning of a key in a lock that has long been sealed. It is the sound of doors opening that no man can shut. Some relationships will shift. Some opportunities will appear. Some burdens will be lifted. Some truths will be revealed. And through it all, you will see my hand. For I am not a God of confusion, but of order. I am not a God of cruel surprise but of divine appointment. Trust me and you will walk through this hour with victory. I am raising you to be a voice in the midst of noise, a light in the midst of shadow, a beacon that others will look to when their own paths grow dark. The news that comes to you is not only for you. It is also for those who will be touched by your story. Your life is an epistle read by others. And through your journey, many will find hope. Even your struggles, even your tears, even your questions will become testimonies that lift others from their despair. You will see that nothing was wasted. Every pain was a seed. Every loss was a preparation. Every night of crying was a morning waiting to break forth. My child, I speak this because I love you. My love is not fragile, not conditional, not limited by your failures. It is everlasting. It is stronger than death. It is deeper than the grave. It is higher than the heavens. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not fear, not failure, not the opinion of others, not the chaos of the world. You are mine and I am yours. And now, because I love you, I prepare you for this hour. I would not let it come upon you without warning, without strength, without grace. I equip you even as I speak. My word is breathing life into you. My spirit is surrounding you. My angels are encamped around you. You are not alone and you will not be left to fend for yourself. Look at the sky, child. The signs are written there. Look at the earth. The signs are burning there. Look within your heart. The signs are burning there. All creation is testifying that something is at hand. Do not ignore the stirrings. Do not dismiss the dreams I've given you. Do not silence the cry that rises from your spirit. This is the time to be awake, to be alert, to be ready, for the hour is short, and the news is near. When it comes, remember this. I am still God. Whether the news seems to lift you to the heights or shake you to your core, I am still God. My plan is still good. My purpose is still sure. My love is still unbreakable. Hold fast to me and you will see that even in the shock there is glory. Even in the change there is hope. Even in the unknown there is a hand that leads you. Child, look upward and you will see the patterns written in light. The sun marks the days. The moon marks the seasons. The stars mark the times and the ages. When the heavens shake, the earth trembles. When the heavens open, the earth receives. When the heavens darken, the earth enters into testing. I made it this way from the beginning, that the sky would be a mirror of my purpose, a clock of eternity, a canvas upon which I write messages for those who will watch and discern. When the moon took on the color of blood, I was reminding the world of sacrifice, of covenant, of the cost, and the redemption written in blood. And just as the heavenly light shifted, so too did the atmosphere of your reality shift. Many did not notice, for their eyes are locked upon the dust of earthly cares. But you, my child, felt the stirring within, the subtle change in the wind of your spirit. That was the heaven speaking into your very bones. When the planets align, when the constellations move into new places, when the seasons turn with great signs in the sky, it is not random. It is the language of creation itself telling you that a new sound is being released. Even the angels take notice of these shifts. For they are timed with their missions on earth. When the heavens shift, their assignments change, their paths alter, their ministries are renewed. And just as they move with the signs above, so do you move into new purposes below. The heavenly clock does not only govern the path of stars. It governs the path of souls. This is why you have felt urgency. Why you have felt tension, why you have felt the unseen pressure pushing you into change. It is the heavens declaring that the time is different now. The earth itself is sensitive to these shifts. The tides respond to the moon. The crops respond to the sun. The weather responds to solar breaths and celestial winds. If the earth in all her inanimate obedience bows to the changes above, do you think your life would remain unaffected? No, my child. Your spirit is even more connected to these realities than the seas and the fields. Your very body feels the pull of the moon. Your mind feels the pressure of the atmosphere. Your heart feels the heavy stillness before a cosmic turning. Many ignore these things and call them coincidence. But you are awakened to know the heavens and the earth are interwoven. And you are part of that weaving. When I shook the heavens in times past, empires rose and empires fell. Kings heard dreams they could not interpret. Prophets saw visions that shaped generations. When a star appeared in the east, wise men left their homes to find a child who would change all history. When the sky grew dark at midday, the earth trembled at the death of the sun. Do you see, child? It has always been this way. The heavens declare, the earth responds, and humanity is swept into the divine rhythm. And now, in your days, the signs are increasing. The shifts are deepening. The heavens are speaking louder than ever before. Do not think this is far from you. The shifts above are writing themselves into your story. When the heavens turn, opportunities turn. When the heavens shake, relationships shake. When the heavens burn with new signs, passions within you ignite that you did not know were waiting. Sometimes you call it change of season. Sometimes you call it a strange turn of events. Sometimes you call it fate. But I tell you the truth, it is my heavenly clock striking a new hour in your life. The earthly reflection is just the visible outcome of a cosmic shift. Remember how you have stood under a sky filled with stars and felt your heart lift into silence and wonder. That feeling is your spirit recognizing its connection to the heavens. You were made from earth, but you were breathed into by heaven. You are both dust and light, both temporal and eternal. This is why the heavens speak to you. This is why the shifting above creates shifting within. You are not separate from the cosmos. You are a child who carries the breath of the one who made the cosmos. And when I shake the stars, I am also shaking you toward your greater becoming. Listen closely. Every eclipse is a message of covering and revealing. Every comet is a message of passing seasons. Every planetary alignment is a message of order coming to chaos. I speak through these wonders and I translate them into the language of your life. When the blood moon appeared, you entered into a season where old things had to die, where sacrifice was necessary, where your path would be marked with the reminder of covenant and cost. And now new moons, new alignments, new signs will mark the awakening of your next chapter. You cannot escape these cycles for they are woven into creation. But you can embrace them, understand them, and allow them to carry you into deeper purpose. I have always spoken through creation. The sky is my scroll. The earth is my altar. The stars are my fires. When you feel the shifts, do not react with fear, but with awe. For I am letting you know that what was fixed is being unfixed, and what was waiting is being released. There are seasons when the heavens grow quiet and you feel stability, calm, the sense of things being held in place. But there are seasons like now when the heavens grow restless, when signs multiply, when the celestial clock strikes loudly. These are the times of rapid shift, the times when new beginnings break through. You are in such a time now, and that is why you feel the earthly pressures. It is not just your circumstances. It is the heavens calling you to move. Do you wonder why your dreams have been strange lately? Why your spirit feels pulled? Why your sleep is interrupted? Why your thoughts are sometimes unsettled? It is because the heavens are speaking and your spirit is listening. Even when your mind cannot interpret, you are more sensitive than you know. The shifts are knocking upon the door of your inner man saying, "Wake up. Prepare. A change is coming." You may not always understand the symbols, but your spirit understands the language of the heavens because I wrote that language into your very design. And here is the mystery. When the heavens shake, I am not only moving creation, I am also moving hearts. I stir people into new roles. I awaken leaders. I call downfalls upon the proud. I elevate the humble. I position souls next to one another like stars in constellations, creating patterns they cannot see but which future generations will recognize. The heavens do not shift without earthly lives being rearranged. And that is why your life feels the tension now. It is not random struggle. It is the effect of a cosmic alignment. It is the earthly ripple of a heavenly turning. If you trust me, you will see that this ripple is carrying you to exactly where you were meant to be. Look around the world and you will see signs of this. Nations in turmoil, economies swaying, climate shifting, leaders rising and falling in sudden waves. These are not just human affairs. They are the earthly shadows of heavenly motions. The heavens shake and the earth responds. The patterns you see above are writing themselves into history below. This is why I told you to watch and to discern. For if you only look with earthly eyes, you will think these are random events. But if you look with spiritual eyes, you will see that creation is following the script I wrote before time began. And what about you, my child? Do you think your life is too small to be touched by these grandeur shifts? No, you are not insignificant in my sight. The same God who set the galaxies in motion has set your heart in motion. The same God who keeps the stars burning keeps your purpose burning. The same God who calls the moon into her cycles calls you into yours. You are not separate from the story. You are part of the story. When the heavens turn, you turn. When the heavens shift, you shift. When the heavens declare, you are invited to respond. There is coming to you a moment where what has been hidden will be revealed and it will be tied to the signs above. You will hear news that will shake you. But it is already written in the stars that it is part of your path. Do not despise it. Do not run from it. Let it awaken you. Let it turn you toward your destiny. For just as the earth turns toward the sun to receive light, so must you turn toward the new day I am bringing. You must understand the sky is not merely decoration. It is testimony. Every sunrise is a declaration that mercy is new. Every sunset is a declaration that cycles complete. Every star is a declaration that light endures in darkness. And every shift above is a declaration that I am still speaking, still leading, still writing the story of creation. If you align with these truths, you will find your life moving in harmony with my cosmic song. And you will have peace even when the world around you is in turmoil. Child, do not be afraid of the signs. They are not sent to destroy you. They are sent to prepare you. They are reminders that you are part of a greater whole. That your life is not an isolated thread but a strand in the tapestry of heaven and earth. When you see the heavens shift, let it be a reminder that I am near, that I am moving, that I am moving, that I am guiding. And when the news comes that shakes your earthly life, remember it is only a reflection of a heavenly shift that is bringing you closer to your purpose. I am the God of the heavens and the earth. I hold them both in my hand. Nothing is out of balance to me. Nothing is random. Nothing is lost. Every shift is part of a design. Every change is part of a plan. Every shock is part of a greater revealing. Trust me and you will see. The heavens move, the earth responds, and your life is lifted into the flow of my eternal will. The hour is short, my child. The news is near. The heavens have already shifted, and now your reality will shift, too. But do not fear, for I am with you in the shaking. I am with you in the turning. I am with you in the unveiling. And when you stand in the midst of it, you will know it was written. It was purposed. It was guided by my hand all along. Amen. Thanks for watching God's Helps. Subscribe for daily divine messages. Click on the bell icon. Don't miss out daily God's message.